Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SENSTalk_ for live stream updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. As well, please check out SeatGiant.ca with the code SENSTalk to get discounts on your Senators tickets. Coming off a 3-2 loss against the second worst team in the league, the Buffalo Sabres, the Senators are trying to redeem themselves, have some redemption, coming back after a 15-day road trip, 7 games and 15 nights against the New York Rangers in Ottawa. This was big, lots of news swirling around the team. Church made some comments about how the Senators management wanted to resign him, but Eugene Melnyk did not want to resign Kyle Turris. That just adds on to the already fire building around the Senators with the Karlsson contract situation, with the Senators ownership situation, and many other things. This is all during the week where the Senators can play the 100th Centennial Classic at TD Place in Lansdowne, Ottawa. All during this week, the spotlight's really been in Ottawa, and like I said in my last video, I won't take it back. We don't need to go through a rebuild, but a retool would be good. Trade off some of those bad contracts. Look for younger type players, player prospects. Pierre Dorion had a presser today. He put his confidence in Guy Boucher, said he will not be fired, and he said they believe they're still in the playoff hunt. He's been talking to 28 GMs, 28 GMs, I believe it was, and like I said, they don't believe they're out of the playoff hunt. They have to grind their way back into this. Technically, it's still possible. They're chasing the Bruins right now. They're 7 points out. If with a win tonight, they'd be 5 points out, bearing a Bruins loss tonight. And they do have 4 games left against the Bruins. So there's still a chance for Ottawa, but there's a lot they need to do. And it all depends on before the December 19th roster freeze. As well, before we get into the game recap, Chris Neil is going to have a presser with the Senators management tomorrow, a special announcement. So this is obviously he's going to be playing in the alumni game, which also indicates that he will retire. Chris Neil, playing over 1,000 games with the Ottawa Senators in the National Hockey League, will retire as an Ottawa Senator or as a lifetime Senator tomorrow. I think the press conference starts at 9:30. It'll be broadcasted on TSN 1200. Let's get to tonight's game. Starting goaltenders was Craig Anderson for the Ottawa Senators and the King, Henrik Lundqvist, from the New York Rangers. So the first period we go. 4 minutes in, a nice pass from Mark Stone on the 2-on-1 finds Bobby Ryan, who rips it past Lundqvist on the one-timer. His second of the year gets Bobby Ryan going. Ottawa is up 1-0. Their first goal in 6 games where they scored first. It's 1-0 Ottawa on a slick feed from Stone. Ryan with a nice shot. He really needed that to get the monkey off his back. Ottawa leads 1-0. Second period we go. Zuccarello on the 2-on-1 with Grabner. Bad play by Karlsson. Beats Anderson by Grabner, his 15th of the year. Assisted by McDonough and Zuccarello and McDonough. Bad play by Karlsson. And the Rangers are up. Well, they've tied it. It's 1-1. But 10 minutes later, Cody Ceci on a beautiful pass from Matt Duchene. Sets them up perfectly. Ceci, back-to-back nights, back-to-back games he's scored. 4th of the season from Duchene and Ryan. Second point of the night for Ryan. 2-1 Ottawa. To the third period we go. 8 seconds in. Smith puts one past Lundqvist and a nice pass from Tom Pyatt. Just 1 second away from tying Alexander Daigle, with the Senators' all-time record of a goal in the period, which was 7 in a little while ago with Alexander Daigle. 8 seconds in, Ottawa's up 3-1. Pyatt from Smith from Pyatt, his second of the year. Really good to see Pyatt get a point. Really good to see Ryan get going tonight. And really good to see Smith get a goal. 4 minutes later, the Buchnevich gets a nice goal, a one-timer, no chance for Craig Anderson, who's made some numerous big saves tonight from Kreider and Desharnais, the former Canadian, and the Rangers are down 3-2. And moments later, Grabner walks in on Anderson. Anderson makes a huge save, and after that, the Senators just play a solid game, like the whole game. They defeat the New York Rangers 3-2, and this was one of the most complete games the Senators have played the whole season. This was maybe one of the best games Craig Anderson's played this season. He had a .930 save percentage, stopping 27 of 29 shots on him. Anderson played well, and just from the get-go, you can see Anderson, there was a difference in his play tonight. He made numerous big saves, like I mentioned before. The team in general just played by Guy Boucher's system. They never stopped forechecking. They never stopped pushing for a goal, which helped. The team in general looked good. I do still stand by with my last video where retooling is still the right idea, but this is a good confidence booster for the team. You get a day off tomorrow, and then your next game is Saturday evening at TD Place against the Canadians in the Centennial Classic. So this is good to ride off to the Centennial Classic. You have the alumni game on Friday. Tomorrow is a day off. It's good for the Sounders to get a break now. They feel good about themselves, and you know what? The Columbus Blue Jackets went on a 16-game winning streak last year. I'm not saying Ottawa will do that, but if the Sounders could get strong goaltending again by Craig Anderson and Mike Condon, this team, I don't see why cannot make a run for the playoffs. Now, there's a lot of ifs, and the odds are against them, but this is a good step in the right direction of a team that believes they can still compete for a playoff spot. Good game by the Sounders tonight as they defeat the red-hot Rangers, who've won 4 in a row coming into this game. Sounders, Bruins are down 1-0 to Detroit right now in the third period, early on in the third period, as this video is being recorded. So if they lose that game in regulation, Ottawa will have 4 games left against the Bruins and only 5 points out. So, this is a big win, and you only could go up from here. So this is the start. This could be the start of something, or it could just be like that Islanders win where it was just, you got lucky. The Sounders didn't get lucky, though. They deserved it tonight. Great effort. Let's see if they can continue it Saturday night when they play the Canadians in TD Place for the Centennial Classic. The shots on goal, 8-8 after the first period, 11-12 Ottawa after the second period, 10-10 tie after the third, 29-30 Sounders the favor for the shots. Face-offs, 22 face-off wins for Ottawa, 45.8. Rangers, 25, 53.2. Ottawa's power play went 0 for 2. A couple of good looks for Thomas Chabot tonight, and 0 for 1 was the Rangers. Good kill by them. Ottawa 31 for 24 on the hits, and shots 30-29. Third star of the game, Michael Grabner for the Rangers with a goal. Second star of the game, Matt Duchene set up Cody Ceci for the second goal of the game with a nice pass with an assist. Plus one rating, 18 minutes on the ice. The first star of the game and the SENS YouTube star of the game, him and somebody else, Bobby Ryan, the first star of the game with a goal, an assist, a plus one rating, 17 minutes on the ice. And the SENS YouTube stars of the night is Bobby Ryan. He really played well tonight. Got some nice chances, some nice little moves. Craig Anderson as well. He made some big saves. Kept the SENS in it. After that Buchnevich goal went in, Anderson kept the tempo in favor of the Sounders, killed all the momentum the Rangers had, which was very evident that they were getting a lot of momentum after that goal. Anderson stood on his head tonight, 930 save percentage. He is also the SENS YouTube star of the night. The attendance was 13,212, and it looked like there was 20 people there. The 300 sections were completely empty. The 100s were half empty practically. The whole arena was practically empty. And most times I would say this is embarrassing, but coming off 12 out of 13 games you've lost, I don't expect anything else but the Sounders to get attendance like this until they start winning again. Look at the Chicago Blackhawks. When they were bad, the same kind of thing. So, it's not attractive on a 15-day absence from the Canadian Tire Center. You only win one game. It's not attractive marketing. So, I'm not going to blame the Sens fans for this one. Cold weather outside, horrible driving conditions, Sens are not winning. Why should people come? It just doesn't make sense. But the Centennial Classic will be sold out. Eugene Melnyk will be there, so that I'm sure they'll be adding more things to the fire, knowing how stupid Eugene Melnyk is. I will probably make a video on that sometime in the near future because Eugene Melnyk is a serious problem with the Sounders, and he's casting a bad shadow and cloud and image on the Sounders. He still is the owner, but even then, how much longer do you think he will even be the owner? It's a very complicated issue, and we should discuss that soon because it is a serious issue. But besides that, the Sounders get the huge 2 points against the Rangers tonight. I will tell you the update. 10:40 into the third period, the Boston Bruins have just tied it. It's 1-1. So I don't know I'm not going to record the whole video, but right now the Bruins and Red Wings are tied at 1. Hopefully Red Wings can pull out with the win and keep the Sounders 5 points out of a playoff spot. But for now, let's be happy. Big 2 points. I'll see you Saturday night when the Sounders take on the Montreal Canadiens in the Centennial Classic. So thank you all for watching. Please follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_ for live updates of the games and of course breaking news. Please like us on Facebook at SensTalk, add in circles on Google Plus at SensTalk, click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video, share this video wherever you circle stuff. please check out our website, senstalkcentral.com. We update it every single day. Please use our sponsor, cgiant.ca. Put the code SENSTALK to get discounts to Senators tickets. It really helps us make these YouTube videos and it supports our channel. So please check it out. We would really appreciate it. Click right here for the season playlist, right here for most recent upload, and right here to subscribe to us. And don't forget to put that big bell on for the notifications. I'll see you Saturday night when the Senators take on the Canadiens at TD Place for the Centennial Classic. Senators win 3-2. Let's see if they can get 2 in a row. See you next video. Go Sens go.